Good evening, everybody. Thanks for checking out episode 11 of 25 Days, 25 Gripes, in which we shine a light on annoying ass people and their annoying ass habits. I'm your host, Mr. P, and tonight's topic is fitness culture, and how it's even less motivating than usual to go to the gym when there's dimwits there, who smell like a mix of beef jerky mixed with dropping out of college after 2 years. Which, quick aside, are personal trainers a legitimate profession? Or are they just trying to look at you while you exercise like a pervert and get paid for it? This may very well be the most timeless gripe on the list, because the stereotype of a muscle-bound prick in America has existed for generations. I alluded to this in the man bun episode, that I've potentially noticed a shift in ultra douchiness from the gym rat culture to men who write poetry and stylize their head into the latest bullshit that'll attract people with low self-esteem. I remember having gym with some kids in high school who played sports, and they never talked about anything else other than trying to go Division I football at some overrated school like Penn State or Temple. Having to hear a group of meatheads yell over each other about who can deadlift the most is obnoxious as it is, but who wants to hear that shit at 9:30 in the morning? Like, doucher, can I at least nurse this massive hangover first before I have to watch you guys inject each other with creatine? Yeah, another thing. High school athletes and athletic people a lot of times love showing off their physique, but if they cut corners to get there, they'll often conveniently leave out the part about taking banned substances like, I don't know, fucking horse tranquilizer or some shit. And even then, you're putting in all this work, whether it be artificial or genuine, and our fucking football team will still go 3-7 every year, along with most of our other teams. It's hard to take interest when the team doesn't commit to a full-on rebuild and trades everyone away, which I love hearing after criticizing our sports leagues. Well, you have no room to judge if you aren't on that field. I don't know if you realize this, but even if I never threw a baseball in my life, you guys would still suck and it would have nothing to do with me. Which, by the way, this is something I meant to cover in the Boomer episode. What is this sensation with college football? Why don't you just watch, I don't know, professionals who are at the top of their craft compete against one another? Instead of investing time in an ever-changing cycle or program at least every 4 years. And my theory, too, is that it's probably on some level fathers having failed dreams and thus having to live vicariously through people 30 years younger than them. Whoa, Nelly! Did you just see that 19-year-old juke out the other 19-year-old? And this transcends school sports, obviously. We all know the idiot named Brady or Jackson that wears a wife beater to the gym and grunts unnecessarily loudly like he's creaming his pants so that the whole gym can know that him and his veiny arms are there. And as you could probably tell, it's amusing for me to sometimes make social observations and to sort of people watch. But the gym is one of those environments that does not fly, especially when it's super crowded. I make eye contact with people for less than 0.8 seconds. Especially the females there, because I don't want them thinking that I'm gawking at them while they're on the treadmill. No, Katie, I'm staring at you because I'm trying to think of what insult I want to hurl at you in my mind, not because I have plans on following you to your car when we're both done here working out. Also, hopefully I speak for everyone when saying this. Wipe down your fucking machine after you're done. Nobody wants to stew in your ball sweat. I'm just trying to gain some upper body strength while listening to Alice in Chains, not watch you give the entire gym a staph infection. Of course, this is all coming from somebody who's very skinny, so I'm absolutely cautioning that I'm not claiming to have in-depth fitness or workout knowledge, and to just take all this with a grain of salt. But I also know the green glob you just drank before your workout that you call your pre is going to make your bowels get jiggy with it. I also know that nobody is nearly as impressed with you posting 30 push-ups on your Instagram page captioned, "Work hard, play hard, #gains," with Mac Miller playing in the background, as they may be listening to you read a book to completion, like, say, I don't know, The Cat in the Hat or Winnie the Pooh. What about you guys? Have you ever wore a wife beater to the gym? If you look at somebody for more than 2 seconds, do they think that you have a ski mask in your gym bag ready to follow them home with afterwards? Have you ever taken performance-enhancing drugs? At least if you admit to it, there's less cringiness involved than trying to pass yourself off as all natural. Thank you guys for joining this 11th day of griping. Tomorrow's episode has us taking a look at annoying pet owners and how they make it their entire personality to let you know that they don't hate animals. I really do thank you guys for tuning in, and as always, if you're liking what I'm spewing, please like and subscribe. Or better yet, spread the word amongst each other, akin to responding to a public health crisis.